In the last class, we have seen the properties of solids, liquids and gases. And one thing is disappointing me is that I am uploading all my videos in YouTube. I can see how many of you have seen that video also. Many of you have not yet seen it. I suggest you all to go through the video on the same day, and if you have any queries you can ask. Right now, till now, I haven't got any student asking any doubt from me regarding these topics. I may think that two cases are possible. One is that you have understood it completely. Another one is a big question that you haven't understood anything. Whatever it is, you have to cope up with the present situation. You have to go through the videos, and if you don't understand any topic, anything, you can ask us in our personal number. We are here to solve all your queries and doubts. The one simple effort that you have to do is that daily go through the study material that we are sending you and study well, and rest of the things you can understand it in a better way. Regarding that, the properties of solid and liquids and gases, few things I want to throw some knowledge on few things. For example, rubber band, I already told that solids have definite shape, whereas liquids and gases do not have. In the case of solids like rubber band, if you stretch the rubber band, the shape of the rubber band changes. Then you may ask me a question, ma'am, it is changing its shape, how can we call it as a solid? When you are changing its shape by applying a force, an external force is applied, then only the rubber band changes its shape. As if you are keeping it there, it does not change its shape. Moreover, it regains its shape when the external force is applied. When you stretch it, it changes the shape. When you leave it, it gets its own shape. So, in this way, rubber band is a solid. Next one, sponge or eraser. When you squeeze it, it changes its shape. When you squeeze it means actually the sponge particles, in between the sponge particles, there is a lot of air particles. When you squeeze it, it is the air particle, air that is expelled out. So it is not the sponge one coming closer, particles coming closer. It is the air which is filled in between the sponge particles is expelled out, and the sponge particles remains in its position. It has not changed its shape. Now the third example is, ma'am, when you told that water, when you fill it in a glass, it takes the shape of the glass. When you fill it in a jar, it takes the shape of the jar. The same happens with the salt as well as sugar also. Then how can you call salt and sugar as solids? Salt and sugar are solids because in salts, if you take salt, you can see small crystals. That crystals are made up of a lot of particles. That arrangement of particles in that crystal is fixed. It is the so many crystals that is taking the shape of the jar. Actually, if you see that crystals remains shape wherever you place it. Either you place it in a bottle or in a jar. The shape of the crystals remains the same in case of sugar and salt. This is about the shape of the particles. Now coming to the next one, diffusion. What is diffusion? Intermixing of particles of one matter with another matter is called as diffusion. There are three states, that is solids, liquids and gas. These are the three states. The diffusion of solid in solid, solid in liquid, solid in gas. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. Solid in solid, you can take this example, but it takes a lot of time, even you can say a lot of months or years. This is a very slow process. The reason for this is known to all because the particles have strong force of attraction, so they cannot move freely. Even if they move, the space is very less, then also they cannot move. So the solid in solid example is that if I write on this blackboard and leave it for 1 month, and after that when I try to rub it, you can see the chalk particles getting attached with the blackboard particles. This is an example of solid and solid diffusion in a solid. You cannot see it is not possible, it is possible. Solid and liquid, you all know, sugar in water. Solid in gas. Solid in gas, you can take the examples like